Hi everyone, Thao here. So here it is, the Note 20 Ultra. I've only had the phone for a day or so, but I wanted to share my initial impressions with you guys. As much as I appreciated the Aura Glow from last year's Note 10 Plus, the fingerprints were out of control. I mean, I just literally wiped it down a few seconds ago and it's still dirty. I'm so glad they went with a matte finish this time around because no fingerprints means the phone will stay looking clean all the time. And I gotta say, this mystic bronze color is seriously gorgeous. I mean, depending on the lighting, it definitely leans more towards rose gold rather than bronze, but regardless, it's gonna turn some heads for sure. Okay, so after the color, the second thing I noticed was the camera bump. It's in a different shade, has these rings around each lens, and just dominates the back of the phone. They also got rid of the Space Zoom branding from the S20 Ultra, which I think is the right move since it just looks classier this way. But yeah, check out the side profile though. It sticks out quite a bit, right? With a bump this large, you're definitely gonna wanna slap a case on it. Thankfully, I have a few from today's video sponsor, ESR. So if clear cases are your thing, they have some good budget-friendly options. A sleek, simple choice is the Hybrid. It has a smooth hard back and a flexible frame for a secure grip. Or the Mimic case, which has a tempered glass backing so you don't lose that premium feel. Looking for something a little more heavy duty? Tough is a two-piece case that will give you solid protection without adding too much bulk. My favorite out of the bunch, the metal kickstand, featuring a flip-out stand that works well both vertically and horizontally. Super handy for video calls or just consuming content. Yeah, this is definitely staying in a case because I'm way too clumsy to take any chances. So if you need one, there are some discount codes below. You know what to do. The squared off display on these Note phones have always been impressive. We're looking at a brighter, slightly taller 6.9-inch screen now, with a 120Hz refresh rate and a smaller hole punch cutout for the selfie camera. The speakers on this phone sound crazy. I was jamming out to some music by MJ, and I was blown away by how good the audio was. This is something that definitely stood out to me right away. Okay, so I feel like 120Hz is a nice upgrade for the Note line, especially since this is a productivity-focused phone, where you'll likely be scrolling through a lot of emails, reports, and just jotting down notes. It should make for a better experience while working. They did move the S Pen to the other side, which threw me off a bit at first, but I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal over time. There was clearly a focus on improving the note-taking experience this year, which is one of the main reasons why you'd even consider buying a Note device. You've got an improved 9-millisecond response time on the S Pen, combined with a revamped Samsung Notes app. What I'm really looking forward to though, is the Microsoft integration. Notes taken in Samsung Notes can now sync to OneNote, which is awesome. I've always shied away from using Samsung Notes as my main note-taking app since I felt like my notes were stranded on the phone. This should make it way more usable for those who work across different platforms, with OneNote being available pretty much everywhere. Alright, moving on to the cameras. You know I gotta snap a couple of selfies since I got some good studio lighting going on here. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay, I think beauty mode was on for those shots, so let me turn that off since I know some of you aren't a fan of it. Done. I did go out yesterday and snapped a bunch of pictures just so that I could get a good feel for the cameras, so I'll toss those up on the screen for you guys.
We also now have the ability to shoot 24 frames per second video, as well as some extra pro video controls. This is actually being shot on the Note 20 Ultra right now, so hopefully it looks good. Oh, and by the way, I just received my Buds Live today. I'm really excited to try out that feature where you can use the mics on the Buds Live as an external audio recorder when shooting video. So stay tuned for that.
Anyways, I'm gonna wrap it up here. But if there's anything specific that you want me to cover for my full review, definitely leave it in the comment section. And I promise I'll do my best. As usual, thank you all so much for watching. Until the next one, I'm out of here.